Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Just want to give a big shout out to all the support that I've received. And this is going to be the episode 2 of Settlement Survival. When I last left off, we were just about to build the saw pit and kind of get into more of the tier 1 items. We ended up losing some villagers to some wolves, unfortunately. But we got a graveyard built and we were able to put them in there. And yeah, here we go. All right. So they're going to come level this out. That's okay. We made it through that winter. Basically no issue. Like, other than the bear attack, I should say. That bear comes back. We're going to be in trouble. We got a ton of meat produced in the last year. This hunter's cabinet has really got a pretty strong output right now. We're doing really good on food. What I need to do is I need to get some more villagers up in here. We need some more laborers. Right now we've only got 4. So in order to get those immigrants that it was talking about earlier to move to our place, we're going to go ahead and build a couple more houses. We need 6 total. We're just going to put 2 in like that. One good thing is that we have this person over here gathering herbs. So like for our injured people, you can see that they're all fully health, or they all have full health right now, and that's because we have herbs in the houses. So that's healing people as they come along. What I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of set up a little berry farm out here. We're going to move these berries, and it only takes about 10 labor in order to do it. We'll move them close so that the lady doesn't have to walk very far. The sooner we get that done, the better. We got a blueberry bush over here. We got to be really careful because I have a strong feeling like there's a wolf den over here. I guess we'll see as we move over this way. Look at that though, more blueberry bushes. This is a good like little kind of scouting expedition that we got here. And more blueberry bushes even still over here. This is great. It might even be worth it to we might even end up moving these down here a little bit and then setting up our foraging like over here where the herbs are at and all these reeds. This is gonna be I feel like a really good run despite the fact that we already had 2 colonists die. I feel like the zone is like really strong. $13 months of food. We just need these houses to go up, and we're gonna be in a really solid place here. Oh, you know what? I just realized I built that kind of wrong. Let's go storage. I only want it right here. You can see here, now that these bushes are really close, they're starting to produce fruit, and this lady is going to come over here and just go ham on the berry bushes. We had 3 new villagers immigrate. We may actually need another house. I think that we're going to. So what I'm going to do is put one in over here. Desirability is not great right here. I think we need to move these buildings down a little bit. But for the time being, what I'm going to do is just put these in right up here. We're going to keep up with our like little grid kind of far away from the well, farther than I'd like it to be. If a fire happens, and it will eventually happen, being far away from the well can be pretty detrimental. You can see here, our hunter is out of ranged ammunition. So what we need is, where is it? A Fletcher building. So we got to finish the saw pit, which I ended up never putting down. I'm just gonna build it right there for now. I don't really like this little open space over here, but it's okay. We'll roll with it. We need this saw pit to go down, especially so that we can get our Fletcher building up. We're up to 15 out of 16. We're doing really good on food. I'm happy about that. I think he was just out of ammunition, but there was some potentially over here. Yeah, there's 60 arrows over here in the cart. We're going to move this cart back over to a more centralized location. Alright, and now that we have the saw pit up, we've got 2 people in here cutting planks, and we should be able to build some new things. So we've got the Fletcher building. Now here is going to be the spot where people will turn wood into arrows. Probably a good idea just to leave it down here next to the hunter's cabin, I guess. But I think what I'm going to do instead is put it over here next to like the stockyard. And we'll build kind of like a little industrial zone right here. They'll have the stockyard, they'll have the little pit right here, or the storage shed right here. And then these guys can just run down the road here and grab some arrows. Oh, okay. This is our first fire. But all the villagers are gonna act. They're gonna come over here to the well, grab water, and then run down here, try to put the fire out, and hopefully it won't spread to the hunter's cabin as well. And boom, there you go. 2 new villagers migrated. We're starting to get okay on the labor side of things, I think, again. We're up to 5 laborers. That's great. That'll put us in a really good spot. There's 40 stone over here. We're gonna have tons and tons of stone. I'm super happy about that. I wonder if there's just like a smaller one I can pull. There's 20 over here. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll move the wagon over to these rocks right here. And that's going to get us the cellar. And it's going to be good for food. Even though we're not having a lot of spoilage right now, we need to get that going. Alright, let's take a look at what we got. So, building the storehouse got us access to the market. Now, the market is like one of the most important buildings as far as desirability and stuff like that goes for the housing. Sorry, I'm just trying to think here. Area unexplored. Trying to see how far away from the town center I can build this. But I don't think it shows you until it's built that it's like too far away. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build it over here like this, I think. We'll get just the tip of this building, and then we should be able to essentially put some more buildings over on this side, and then we'll keep on building all around this. And they'll build that up slowly over time. We don't have nearly enough planks. We need 50 planks to do that. Luckily, we're doing pretty good on wood and things of that nature. I'm happy about that. Oh, we've got coal right here. I thought our only coal deposit was like way down here. Alright, so the market's getting built, or at least we've got it in the works. Housing, the storage, we've got everything set up for. Food also, the only thing we can do other than what we've got is farming. And I don't think we currently have means to pull that off. You need a decent amount of laborers to do it, and we're just not there yet. We can definitely get a basket shop going. That's going to be almost even more important over like the market, I think, initially. So I'm going to prioritize this. This is going to let people carry more. And we do have the reeds to pull it off. We're going to move this circle zone. Just like this for now. And we've got a blizzard coming in. Oof. Rough. Okay. The Fletch Eaton building is up and running. That's going to keep us in arrows so that we can keep on burning food in. We've got tannery, and we've got a cobbler shop. Now, both of these are pretty important. I think the tannery over the cobbler shop even. Now, you don't want it too close to your houses, obviously. It kind of like, it has like a smell is kind of what they're trying to show. Tanning the clothes, I guess, produces a bad smell. We're gonna bring, oh no, hold on. 6 people. This is gonna actually make some people homeless. But we don't want to turn them away. We need this labor. So I'm gonna prioritize these houses right here, and then hopefully we can get these people in homes before they freeze to death. Alright, we're gonna go for this. Man. Alright, let's put this down. We're gonna do a tannery there, and then we'll make the cobbler shop. I think I'm actually, I don't know, maybe I can put it right here, even though it's kind of facing the wrong direction. I think that's okay. Makes for a really nice, like, little block right there. They're saying, hey, you know, you should build a market. And we're already doing that. Chopping these trees down for these houses, that should give us just enough wood in order to build them. I think that'll be fine. We got plenty of firewood, but I'd always rather have more than not enough, quite honestly. And boom, just like that. We've got some houses. So the homeless population has been solved. And then we're going to have an extra 4 houses there. Okay, I think that's just about all the buildings we can build. The only other thing would be, you're number 4, look at that. Alright, the only other thing would be a compost yard. Now, this massively reduces desirability, so you cannot have a compost yard like anywhere near your houses. It's going to be really important that we keep it far away from there. And then another really important thing is that the compost yards will move compost down to your farms. So you want those 2 things kind of in tandem, more or less. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a road down this way. Because I think our farms are going to kind of be around this area right here. And we're going to put a compost yard in. I don't know if that's like a decent amount of spacing, but I think it'll be okay. It's kind of early for that. Basically waste will build up here. And once they hit a certain level of waste, then they start getting sick because there's too much waste in the houses. I think we're well ahead of that problem though. All right, so let's see. We got the cobbler shop, we've got the basket shop up, the Fletcher building is up. The farms obviously is something that we could definitely maybe think about doing here. Maybe I should get my first farm going. We do have 11 laborers. I think, yeah, maybe I could. Maybe I could. Maybe I could put a farm in right here. Since we're building our little composting area, let's do it. We can get 3 people working on that, I think. Farms are really great in this game. I love them. Basically, you have to fence in your farms, which I find really cool. I've got about that much room to work with, I guess. So essentially, we put this down. We say, hey, we're gonna, oh, hold on. We're gonna build a farm in this zone right here. You can see there's only a 58% fertility size, but that's pretty decent actually. Normally you start off with pretty low fertility and you've got to like build it up over time. But we're gonna build these fences around the farm, and it won't hurt our herb income here, which is really, like, you want to avoid that if you can. Herbs are going to be super strong later. Hold on. Is that a fence or a wall? Okay, it's a fence. So they're going to come down here. They're going to clear out this zone. It's going to give us some rock, which is going to be really good. And they're also going to come in and build the fences. And I'm kind of thinking maybe it would be a good idea to put up another storehouse. It's never a bad idea to have like too many of these storehouses up, I feel like. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build one next to this spot right here. Or I don't know. Maybe since my farms are going to be down here, maybe I just put in a cellar over here. That's what I'm going to do. Instead of the storehouse, we're going to put a cellar in. So any crops they pull out of this field, they're immediately just going to take right over here. And they're going to put it in the cellar. And that'll hopefully help out quite a bit. Since we've got the cobbler shop going in and the tannery, I think it's only smart that we build another hunter cabin as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this right here. And we're going to move this building right here. Oh wait, hold on one second. We're going to move this smokehouse right here. And then we're going to kind of do a little line right here. Or you know what? I think I can actually stay with the grid if I go like this. Yeah, there we go. So they'll build a new building. They'll move these two away from the housing, which will help us reduce our desirability. Right now, it's not actually reducing it, but what we could do is probably get a couple of houses in. Or never mind, and we don't need to build them right there. So I could probably just leave that. It's all right. I'm gonna move them over. Eventually, this market's sphere of influence will increase. Pretty much leaving us room for like one house right here. I don't know. I don't actually know how big the increase is, quite honestly. I have not got up to that point, but I know it does. So we're getting that stone out of the field. That's really good. People are building the fences up. I gotta say, I love the fact that you can move buildings. I think that is such a great mechanic. I can't tell you how many times I have like put a building down, had it built, and then been like, oh my gosh, I just totally ruined that. In this game, it's nice. You can just move them on over. We're gonna tell them to move these berry bushes down. Move them on over. Keep this little berry farm alive and kicking. They're kind of just going to waste out there. We can bring these a little bit closer and be better off for it, so we're gonna do that. Doesn't take very much work, and it's keeping our people pretty well fed. I don't want to get too close to the herbs. If I put this blueberry bush on top of the herb, it would delete the node, so. Alright, they've got the patch here cleared out. Essentially what they're going to do now is till the field, which takes a lot of labor. Even for a field like just this small, almost 2,000 labor. So it's probably going to be maybe a year, maybe more, depending on how things go. Oh no, another bear attack. I think I gotta pull people into the town center. The bears are actually going wild. Right, oh man, it's definitely gonna steal food here. Maybe we can get this brave dude to help out. Oh, we killed it. Oh my gosh. We actually killed the bear. It did eat a little bit of food, but that should... I don't know. I don't know if that was the same one. You can never be too sure. It's too bad we can't name them. I would love to be able to name this grizzly like the first time he attacked. I'd love to name him like Dreadclaw or something like that. And then if he returned, I would be able to be like, oh no, it's Dreadclaw. I think that'd be great. Hey, thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any free time, feel free to stop by the stream. I would love to see you there. You guys are always welcome. Thanks.